Hi, I'm Madi.
Hello, I'm Melissa Perez.
I am a junior here at Spalding. I live in the Spalding Suites and I am a communication major with a concentration of public relations.
I'm a graduate student at the moment. I am working on my business communication degree and I recently just graduated from the undergrad program for business administration. And right now I'm currently living on campus on the second floor and I really love it being here.
I chose to live on campus because it was closer to all of my friends. It was easy for me to make friends moving onto campus. It was close to all of my classes and it just made me feel more a part of the Spalding community being in the center of campus.
So I definitely wanted to come out from my hometown and try new things, and I felt like Louisville was the perfect place to be, like a home away from home.
Here at the Spalding Suites, I share a room with my roommate who's also a resident assistant. We have a full equipped kitchen, stove, microwave, oven, refrigerator, kitchen table, and then our living room that has 2 couches, a TV, and an open space to kind of hang out and enjoy our time together, as well as we both have our own separate restrooms that has a full shower, vanity area, and then all the amenities for your restroom. And then we also have our away space, so our own bedrooms. Each bedroom has 2 beds, 2 dressers, and a desk, and a nice window so we can relax, study, and have some space to ourselves.
What I've really done to personalize my living space in my suite is basically include my personal style, which is more of like bohemian. I love plants right now. I really like the good energy that I get from plants, and then I love the color tan right now, so I've been kind of decorating everything with tan. And then I love fuzzy blankets and anything cozy, so that's what I've been trying to inhibit in my living space, just so I feel at home, but also making it my own place at the same time.
When we don't use the Spalding facilities for dinner or grocery shopping, we will cook our own dinners together. We'll have friends over to have little family meals. Sometimes we cook on our own for ourselves, but most of the time we spend time together while we have the opportunity to do so.
So as I've been able to live here, I've been able to kind of make my own routines of when to study and also go to the library when I need to. When we've done group projects, we usually go in like the little cubbies or like the fish bowls, like we like to call them, to work on presentations that we need to. And then since I'm walking distance from the mansion, I can also go there and practice on speeches or presentations I had to do for a class. And especially we can go to like St. Catherine Square and just hang out over there and study if we want to, or go to the hammocks, which is really fun, thanks to Resident Tori. But basically I've kind of been able to create that own schedule that I need to fit my own times with work, school, and other extracurricular activities.
Having my friends that are in classes with me, other classmates, peers, so close, it made it easy to have study groups, have other people help motivate myself as well as help motivate them to get together and study, do homework together, just help each other out. And then being so close to the library and all the facilities on campus that inspire us to do better in our academics, which is so beneficial to have all of that right here. But moving down here was just probably one of the most eye-opening experiences for me, because it brought me closer to just like the beauties around, all the little murals that are painted on buildings, the community down here. There's a short walk to almost anything you can possibly think of doing, restaurants and events and just so many things. If you just feel like taking a walk or needing space to clear your head, downtown is the perfect place to do that.
What I would say to a student who's on the fence about living on campus is literally don't knock it off until you try it. You definitely need to try and see how your life could change within a year of just living here. You really never know. You always question like the what ifs, and I personally did that for my freshman year, and then when I moved on campus, I completely was blown away. I grew like a bigger social crowd than I imagined. I was able to visit a lot more places. And then I was also able to go to more games since the new fields are like 5 minutes away, practices, scrimmages, anything that was going on. It was just so close to the suites. And then we have also been able to just kind of explore more of the downtown area. And I feel like I was able to kind of make a home away from home.